know them from the smash hits of Your Man, Rich Girl, Woe Is Me, among many others. I'm talking about Down with Webster, and BBC has the opportunity to sit down with them, right between them actually, and talk everything about Junos, to where they're going next, and there's a few London shoutouts. I think they're a big fan of us, just like we're a big fan of them, so come with me. Hi there, everybody. Here I am with Bucky, Pat, and Cam from Down with Webster. Thank you so much for doing this interview, guys. We are so excited to be here.
Thanks.
Good. I must say, first thing right off the bat, when we first got here, you guys must be the most down-to-earth band out there right now, because you guys were doing a lot of the setup. I saw you helping out. You know, is that like a thing that you guys like to do?
Well, like to do, yeah, but
yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
I just like to make sure my stuff.
Exactly. Like, it's good
Yes.
to, you know, it's like if you do it yourself, then you know it's not going to screw up when you're actually playing live. So.
Definitely, I like that.
Good to have it.
So, big news today. The Juno nominations were out.
Yeah.
And you guys were nominated for 2. How does that feel? That must be huge.
Amazing. It's really, really awesome. This year has been great for us, and hopefully next year is going to be bigger. So, yeah.
The better part is we get to perform at the Junos.
That's big.
way better than being nominated. No offense to the nomination.
You know what else is cool is the Junos are in Toronto, which is like our home city.
Yeah.
So that's a big plus.
That's the best part. It's
So how has Toronto, has it affected your music at all, you know, specifically in any ways?
Well, I mean, it's definitely like, because it's where we've all grown up, so I mean, it has to have a hand in what it is we do, but like, you know, yeah, it's an awesome city and there's lots of stuff to do.
Jamaican phase.
Yeah, definitely did, but
Yeah.
I think all of Toronto went through a Jamaican phase for a minute.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's one of those things that, like, you know, we grew up in Toronto, and I think, like, Toronto never really had a sound when we were growing up. It was like so many different little scenes that were all kind of feeding off other scenes. And I remember, like, a couple months ago, someone told me, like, I don't remember who it was, but it was like, if there is a sound in Toronto, you guys are that sound. And that was kind of, that was a pretty cool compliment, because I don't even, a friend of a friend at a bar that was asking me about the band, and, you know.
Awesome.
See, that's really cool.
I was like, that's pretty cool. Like,
Yeah. That's really cool, because with this Juno nomination, one of them is the Best Pop Album. So do you guys, I'm thinking with your music, there's so many different elements to it. It can be hip hop, it can be rock. You have horns in the band, you know. Do you guys peg yourself as pop or any genre in particular?
Well, I mean, to be called pop can be anything. It's just popular music. So, like, you know, whatever happens to be, like, I think good, you know, so, but I mean, as a genre for our music, that's kind of been a question we've asked ourselves since we started, because there's so many influences in the band. It's just like, I think it's the best thing to call it is just us, Webster, I guess.
I hope you guys are starting up the trend again of actually playing instruments. That's so refreshing.
Well, yeah, it's what we've always done.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, yeah.
That's really great. So there's so many of you in the band. I want to know a little bit what it's like to be on tour with you guys. You guys are currently on the Wind Tour. That's what brings you here. So what's it like with you guys out on the road?
There's a lot of us, so it's, you know, very cramped, very hectic. It's fun because it's like, you know, it's like you're traveling with a group of your best friends, but at the same time, you know, there's ups and downs to having so many people in a cramped bus.
Yeah. Are there any like bad habits that are sort of tough to deal with?
It's hard to make sure that everyone knows what's going on, because our tour manager will be like, think he's got everyone, thinks that everyone knows that there's, you know, say an interview now with you at 4:30.
I got left behind at a Walmart once, you know.
And then someone walks in the room and the whole thing has to be explained again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
So you're here in London tonight. The last time that we saw you guys was at our O-Week show in September at Western.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah?
I remember that one.
Yeah, did you guys had a good show? It looked amazing.
That was amazing. We were out for probably a bunch of Frost Week shows, and I'd say that was the best one on the by far.
So Western's a good crowd.
It's amazing.
Yeah?
It looks so cool from on stage perspective too, because you had that hill and
Yeah.
like, it was nuts.
Absolutely.
There was a hot air balloon. That was amazing.
Oh, yeah?
Yo, the hot air balloon
for sure.
released some like beach balls or
Yeah.
something. Oh, it was dope.
Yeah. So is there a difference, like how do you guys find the difference in playing to a crowd of university students versus any other regular gig performance?
Well, especially Frost, universities are awesome because just kids are so excited and amped to, like, you know, party. So they always have like an extra kind of like buzz in the air when it comes to those shows. But I mean, like, in general, you know, kids are kids and good music's good music, so most of the time people react the same, but university shows definitely have like a different energy to them, so it's awesome. Yeah.
Drunk. Like it's like a thing where like a lot of the music that we made in the past was really like, it was party oriented. Like it was a point in our lives where like I was in school and like, I don't know, it was a lot of that kind of vibe was going on, so when you play to a group of drunk, rowdy college kids, it's always good.
Definitely really good. So on a scale of like meh to awesome, how is the UWO crowd so far?
Awesome.
Good. Really awesome?
Oh yeah. Very
Perfect.
awesome.
So now that you guys have the Juno nominations, you have a gold record, platinum singles, what's next for you guys? You've already done so much.
Well, we're planning after the Junos to go out to Europe for the first time, so that's going to be pretty cool. We're going to go to the UK and like Ireland and Scotland. And
what's the city you're most anxious to play in?
Amsterdam. Yeah.
That'll be really cool. So I just have one probably final question. You guys have been together for a long time. Down with Webster then versus now, what's the big difference? Is there like a big transition?
Ooh.
We're more organized, we're a bit older, we understand more what's going on and what we're doing. Before it was really random, like we'd have some songs that sounded like reggae songs where Bucky was rapping in a Jamaican voice, so again I'm bringing back his Jamaican face.
Yeah.
But and then
There you go, it's fitting.
It makes sense, man, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And then some songs would be like hard rock songs, other songs would be completely rap, and we kind of found a way of putting it into a thing that is somewhat manageable. So I think that's changed a bit. It's not as schizophrenic.
So if there's any advice that you know now that you would give yourself back when you first started, what would that be?
Don't stop.
Don't stop?
Just don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
And
So far,
yeah, we absolutely love what you do, and we're really excited for this show, and it's going to be just as good as the one that we all remember from O Week. So good luck, you guys, and thank you so much for doing this.